Hello everyone, and welcome to this video series I'll be making on the upcoming game Watchdogs, which I'm sure you've all heard about. This game is due to be released on the 27th of May, so until then I've created this pretty long video from available footage, which showcases, in my opinion, the most exciting things about the game. So without further ado, here it is, and hope you enjoy it.
I was the best at what I did. A hacker. A thief. I got in, got out. No one got hurt. Until I discovered something I was never meant to see. That's when they came for me, but killed her. Now, I'm coming for them. Someone ordered a hit on me. Whatever's in those files will lead me to them.
You want revenge? This phone can turn the city into a weapon.
Your men are expendable, Mr. Iraq. My empire is not. Don't forget who runs this city.
Trillions of bots of information at your fingertips.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Corporate espionage, crooked cops, big explosions, honey.
I heard stories, man, that like nothing you ever seen before.
Okay, we got a bunch of dead bodies, right? We got 40,000 people above us. We need a distraction.
I want a name in that server.
Suspect is behind the wheel.
So you're the shit raining down on me. You're interfering with my plans.
You took something valuable from me. Where are they?
This is huge. You gotta walk away from this, man.
Some things you can't walk away from. In this city, only a few can move outside the system. Some are friends, some are enemies. Sometimes you won't ever know.
Hey!
Clara Lyle. A dangerous wild card, but she's the best hacker I know.
You can get to places they can't. Their security will detect the intrusion, but by then, it will be too late. I'm not used to being a team.
T-Bone Grady, scarred genius, still plays with fire.
What the heck is up with our DNA that makes us like blowing shit up? It's some primal mojo, that's for sure.
Jordy Chin. I fix it with principles that change with the price.
You gotta start separating the morals from the moolah.
This is what I have for you. It's a sticky bomb. It sticks.
That is a terrible plan. I love it.
Anthony Wade, aka Iraq, ex-Army. He applies military strategy to gang warfare.
This vigilante, that's the new kind of killer we're up against. You pick the fight, Pierce. Let's play it out.
Lucky Quinn rules Chicago's crime syndicate with muscle and charm.
Experience has taught me not to be manipulated. Not to back down.
In a city of 3 million people, you'd be surprised how few you can trust.
Today we're going to take a look at some of the groundbreaking multiplayer gameplay. In the world of Watchdogs, everything is connected. We took the online features and we blended them seamlessly with the single-player features of the game. So the single-player and the multiplayer, it all happens in the same world. Right now we're going to show you how we can connect to other players in 3 very distinct ways: online hacking contracts, CTOS mobile companion app, and the competitive decryption combat. In Watchdogs, everyone casts a digital shadow. All that information is out there for us to see. Right now in the game, we're exploring the living city. I'm using the profiler to hack citizens. I'm looking for personal data. I'm also looking for bank accounts, collecting passwords, and learning their secrets. In Watchdogs, these secrets will lead to gameplay. I was listening to these guys on the bench, and you can see that one of them has an open online contract. Now, if I accept this contract, I would actually enter another player's game, but I'm not ready to hack another player just yet, so I'm going to keep going. I just got hacked. There must have been a contract out on me too. If you look at the mini-map at the bottom right, it shows you that somewhere in that circle is another hacker. I'll have to profile everybody to figure out who the hacker is. Just to explain to you what happened, let's rewind a bit and take a look at this from another player's point of view.
Hi, my name's Carsten Myhill from the Assassin's Creed brand team, and I've been invited to try out some of Watchdogs' online features. It's me that's hacking into Colin's game, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I've chosen this inconspicuous vehicle, and I'm going to park up here and survey the situation. There's Colin over there. As you can see, he looks like a random NPC. He does not look like Aiden in my game. Only I look like Aiden in my game, and of course Colin looks like Aiden in his game. Now I'm going to hack into that camera up there and get a better view of the situation. So there's Colin again. I'm going to get ready to hack into his game now. He should be aware of my presence in his game at this moment, so he's going to start looking for me, so I'm going to stay put and hope he doesn't notice me.
Back on my side, I just can't find the hacker. I'm going to need to take action. I'm causing the citizens to panic. I want to see who doesn't react like a real civilian. But unfortunately for me, one of them is also calling the cops.
So I can see the chaos that Colin has caused. I'm going to stay put and hope he doesn't see me and try and complete the hack from here.
On my side, I've got everybody fleeing the scene, but I still can't find the hacker. He's somewhere in this crowd. He's hiding in a taco truck? Seriously? Oh crap, I just blasted one of the civilians too. That's not going to be good for my reputation. I'm going to have to take this car and I'm going to have to run him off the road.
Be advised, units are en route to the suspect's location.
Absolutely getting hammered by the cops. My initial idea to smoke them out really worked, but with all these cops, this is really starting to backfire.
Looks like I've just about escaped from Colin here. I'll just hack this bridge and raise it behind me just to make absolutely sure. And indeed, I've avoided being killed by Colin, which will get me some notoriety points for a partial success, which will mean that I can unlock some new skills. I must say I've grown quite attached to this little taco truck.
Even though Karsten did get away, I still spotted the hacker, and I got some partial notoriety points. I'm going to use that to upgrade my skills tree. Karsten, thanks for coming by.
Oh, my pleasure. Tons of fun.
Now, let's move on to something different. Here I just accepted a challenge to play against somebody on the free CTOS mobile app. You see this helicopter? That's controlled by a mobile player. He controls the helicopter and he tries to fix the spotlight on me, and he also controls the police. In fact, he controls anything that can be hacked. And he's going to use all of that against me. The mobile player has challenged me to a race course. He could be sitting right next to me, or he could be halfway around the world, sitting on a bus. As Aiden, it's my goal to get across the city and get through all of the checkpoints on time. The mobile player's goal is to try and stop me. Remember, I'm still driving in the same world. I learned these streets from playing the single-player campaign, so I'm familiar with the alleyways and the hackable items. I can anticipate all of the hacks that the mobile player is using against me. With a tap on the screen, they can explode steam pipes, raise barriers, and cause massive traffic accidents. For the mobile player, the city is truly in the palm of their hand. I'm getting hammered here because the mobile player is redeploying the cops. I've been dodging all of his hacks, so he needs the help of the police officers to run me off the road. tried to take me out with a steam pipe hack, but I managed to slip past, and he knows. As you can see, he's able to send me a little message next time we meet. As with all the online gameplay, this is also going to contribute to my skill tree. Now we're going to join a group of friends to steal and decrypt a file. But that won't be easy because we're not the only team looking for it. And here come my guys now. We're going to have to storm this building to get the file. And there's the other team. David's flanking left to slow them down, and we're heading right. They managed to pick up the file before us, but decrypting it takes time. So we're going to get close, and we're going to interrupt their decryption process. Then we can kill them and take that file. And the trick is to use the environment to your advantage. You can generate cover, and you can also create distractions. While the enemy's busy with all the movement on the right, I'm coming in from the shadows. They dropped the file, so I'm going to go get it. Here's David coming in from behind, and the file is ours to decrypt. We just jump ahead a bit. We know the other team is coming back, so we want to lure them into a trap.
All right, it's hot. It's armed. I'm gonna hack. Cover me.
Now that they're here, we want to keep them out of range so they can't steal the file back from us. It's time to get out of here. The closer you are to your teammates, the faster the decryption goes. So we're going to get moving and keep this away from the other team. The other team is starting to lose, so they have to get close to us. They have to get back in range. We don't want that to happen, so once again we're going to use the environment to fight them off. Like hacking that steam pipe. It blows them right into the wall. My team has changed strategy. We've all got our own cars in case we need to keep the enemy away from the guy that's holding the file. They're close enough again to interrupt my decryption and save me my jam comms ability until I really need it. Jam comms temporarily shuts down their hacking ability. All we need to do now is hold them off. Files decrypted. Victory is ours. Enough playing with friends. Now I feel like continuing my single-player campaign. I can see that Jordy's close by. I'm going to go see what he's up to. We've just shown you 3 different ways that Watchdogs allows you to seamlessly connect your experience with other players. In the world of Watchdogs, everything is connected. We look forward to seeing you online May 27th.
Welcome to Chicago, the city of big shoulders and bold ambition. In Watchdogs, Ubisoft has created an immersive, hyper-connected playground with new opportunities at every turn. Across historic landmarks and familiar neighborhoods, the city is rendered by a powerful new graphics engine specially built for Watchdogs. Rich dynamic lighting, weather, and physics affect every element of the game world to create a vivid, living city. Chicago is a bustling metropolis with all types and personalities. And Watchdogs brings new life to the countless civilians populating the city streets. Each citizen has a unique identity and reacts intelligently to the world around them. Everything and everyone is connected. You can hack into anyone's life. Tap their phones, their music, their accounts. Identify criminals, disrupt communications, roadways, infiltrate private homes. Any of these people could lead to exciting secrets or unexpected events. In Watchdogs, the opportunities come to you. You have control over a vast digital network. But remember, your choices have consequences. Police don't want a vigilante on the loose, and the media will plaster your image on the news.
CTOS threat monitoring. Subject, Aiden Pierce.
Yeah, I can see him.
And if you cross the wrong citizen, you risk a bounty on your head. You may be forced into the darker corners of Chicago. The city is designed to surprise you. Any citizen could be a victim, a killer, or another player lurking inside your game. Connection is power, and you can use that against other players in the online community. Anyone can be your enemy, and anyone can be watching when you least expect it. Watchdogs delivers endless possibilities, challenging players to observe, to discover, and to invent new ways to connect with the world. It puts the power of a city in the palm of your hand. And it begs the question, what will you do with that kind of power?
Hello everyone, I'm Colin Graham. I'm the animation director on Watchdogs, and today I'm excited to present to you a vertical slice of the Watchdogs free roaming experience. So actually, this is not a mission. Everything we're going to showcase today is completely systemic, and we're free to do as we please. We start off in the wards, the low-income district of our interpretation of Chicago. When creating the world of Watchdogs, we wanted to stay true to the city and give a unique flavor to each and every neighborhood, not only in terms of the architecture, but also in terms of the people that you'll encounter and what is happening in their day-to-day lives. In the wards, you'll see working-class citizens, rusty cars, gang members, abandoned houses, and low-grade pawn shops. It's really not the kind of place that you're going to want to be alone after dark. Nowadays, modern cities are increasingly managed by software, controlling traffic lights, electricity grids, and surveillance systems. In our version of Chicago, this management software is called CTOS, or the Central Operating System. The CTOS controls everything in the city, and it was created by the Bloom Corporation. Since the CTOS has been installed in Chicago, people get to work faster, the crime rate has dropped, and the communication networks are now more accessible and stable than they ever were before. It goes without saying that if everything is connected, somebody able to take over this system would be extremely powerful. At this point in the game, we don't have control over this district's CTOS system. The icons that you see over people's head mean that we cannot hack into their mobile devices at the moment. We need to find the CTOS control center, install a backdoor virus into the system to take control over all of the infrastructure in this district. There it is, the CTOS control center.
Watch it. You're walking someplace you got no
It's heavily guarded. Let's see if we can find the server access codes from a distance. With cameras, we can explore restricted areas without being spotted, tag different guards, and access details on their lives.
What the hell is she doing with that weasel motherfucker?
It seems that Bloom employees all have a sort of shady past. There it is, the access code to the server room. Unfortunately, we can't access the server via the cameras. We need to sneak inside. One thing that was really important to us when we designed Watchdogs was to fully support different player styles. Every situation in the game can be tackled the way the player sees fit. In this situation, we can go all out guns blazing, completely stealth without the guards ever seeing us, or we can hack from a distance without ever setting foot inside the restricted area. Let's hack this forklift. Aiden can use the environment to distract and lure guards. Pretty much anything you hack has multiple functions. So, for example, you could use this forklift to access the roof, or you could use it to create cover. Hacking in Watchdogs is all about player expression. Let's set an improvised explosive device so we can hack it a little bit later. You'll also notice Aiden's low-profile stance. This indicates when the guards are unaware of our presence. We'll try to reach the upper level of the building to see if we can gain a vantage point over our opponents. Everything in the environment can be hacked, so we're going to make some dynamic cover.
That's how you spend a day off. Some quality meat.
We'll use this forklift to lure the guard towards our IED that we set earlier. Let's see how this plan unfolds.
You're working them on.
What you just saw is called focus. It represents Aiden's analysis capabilities and his quick reflexes. This gives the player more time to combine core game mechanics together, such as shooting, hacking, and driving, in order to handle more complicated situations. Now we can access that control room.
Drop 2, 5.
Now we'll be able to hack all of the devices connected to the CTOS within the districts. Thousands of cameras, traffic lights, the electricity grid, and most importantly, all of the citizen information profiles. We can also benefit from the Chicago Police Department crime prediction system, which uses facial and pattern recognition to spot potential criminals or potential victims. Since this is a pretty rough neighborhood, I'm pretty sure we're going to stumble on some suspected criminal activity pretty soon. And there it is. The system just pushed an alert of a potential crime. We can see the system trying to triangulate the location on our minimap. Take note, this isn't a mission. This can happen anywhere at any time. We've just spotted a potential victim. It's always up to the player if he wants to investigate or not, to take action or not. So let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, you're right. Could I just...
You think you're leaving me? Huh?
Jesus, I told you to stay away from me!
You belong to me now, get it?
You better leave or I'll call the cops!
I'll fucking kill you, goddammit! Get off!
Yo!
That was close. Good thing that we intervened. We managed to prevent the crime, but we triggered a chase. From here, the criminal's behavior is unpredictable. He can try to get away, shoot back at us, surrender, or call for backup. It seems like he decided to get away by car. Let's chase him down. In Watchdogs, we have a wide variety of vehicles. Each one of them has their own unique properties and handling. Let's see how we can use the CTOS to our advantage to neutralize this criminal and leave the cops to deal with him later. The chase stops right here. Using the blockers usually reserved for the cops during interventions, we managed to stop this criminal without killing him. This gives us a reputation bonus. This system is at the core of the Watchdogs experience. Depending on how we handle different situations in the game, the media and the citizens will have a different perception of our hero, whether he is a true vigilante or a reckless criminal. This will have repercussions throughout the game. Now, let's head for the Loop, the historical district of Chicago, where you're going to find the most iconic buildings in the city. We're going to go to a gun shop to see what arsenal is available for players. The economy is a big part of Watchdogs. Players will be able to grow their arsenal with weapons and craft their tools in order to increase their power and their hacking abilities. You will find all of the weapons that you would expect in a traditional shooter. Pistols, assault rifles, guns, sniper rifles, and grenade launchers, just to name a few. A lot of bullets were fired in our last encounter with the CTOS guards. Let's stock up on some more ammo.
Finding everything.
As we mentioned earlier, the media keep track of your actions and the citizens are going to react according to the perception that they have of you. Here, the media is reporting a crime in which you are the #1 suspect. The gun shop owner recognized you and decided to trigger a silent alarm to notify the police.
Copy that. Possible wanted suspect presumed armed and dangerous.
Police are now trying to locate the source of the threat using the surveillance system in the city, represented by the yellow circles on the minimap.
Come in, PH3.
Aiden is able to stall their efforts by hacking into their communication systems while avoiding the scanning areas.
PH units, do you copy? Repeat, squad to all PH units.
Once they've lost our trail, we can go back to our activities. One thing that Bloom did to win over the population of Chicago with the CTOS project was to install free Wi-Fi hotspots throughout the city. Free Wi-Fi is cool, but not very safe with someone like Aiden Pierce around. Hacking into this box is going to give us access to every device that's connected to it. So let's see where that brings us. We just hacked into the webcam of a laptop. It seems that we're in the apartment of a mother and we can hear her baby crying in the background. Her bank information is in her mobile phone sitting right there on the table in front of us. It's totally up to the player whether we decide to steal it or not. Of course, this won't affect our reputation because nobody can witness this action. Just like in real life, nothing is totally black or white, but rather many shades of gray. This is exactly the situation where we want the player to question his own morality. Let's go withdraw that money. If you think that you're alone, think again. Aiden is not the only hacker in town. Someone's trying to install a backdoor virus on Aiden's phone in order to steal a portion of the information that he's gathered through the game so far. First, we're gonna have to reach the area where the signal is coming from. Using our profiler, we're going to try to identify the hacker before the installation finishes. There he is. In Watchdogs, things aren't always what they seem to be. This is actually another player that seamlessly came into our single-player experience. Let's not let him get away with this. We're going to teach this guy a lesson. We stopped the hack, but the hacker managed to get away. I don't know about you, but we can't let this pass by. We need to retaliate. Using the grid, let's see if we can find that second player. There he is. Let's enter his game seamlessly. The second player is not yet aware of our presence. If we act carefully, he might think that we're one of the many NPCs in the city.
What was that?
So let's find a place to hide and start hacking.
What's going on?
The second player has just been alerted that a breach has occurred on his phone. He's trying to find us using his profiler. He's dangerously close. Let's hide in the car. We're spotted. Let's get out of there. Let's set up an ambush right here. By dragging the other player back here into the alley, we make sure that no civilians get hurt during the firefight. We didn't succeed in hacking the second player, but we did get a little bit of
installment of the Watchdogs gameplay series, where we will give you an exclusive first look at some of the innovative gameplay features that make Watchdogs truly revolutionary. In part 1, you'll learn more about how Watchdogs is redefining hacking and to use it to turn the city into your ultimate weapon. Everyone and everything is connected by technology. Hacking into that connection can be very powerful. All these connections are controlled by CTOS, a citywide centralized software created to cut costs and maximize efficiency. It manages transportation control, emergency response, utilities, crime monitoring, and much more. Since Chicago implemented CTOS, people get to work faster, the crime rate has dropped, and communication networks are more stable and more accessible than ever before. With everything now connected, someone with the skills to take over this system, someone like Aiden Pierce, can become extremely powerful. CTOS access must be unlocked district by district by installing a backdoor virus into each of its territorial control centers. Reach them all as you need to and extend your reach across all of Chicago. Everything connected to the network can be hacked from a smartphone. With the push of a button, the city will become your weapon.
This is powerful. Just don't be stupid. You screw around and you get people hurt.
CTOS access lets you hack anybody's personal data, break into their house through their own home security cameras, intercept texts and phone calls.
Fuck that. Tell him we go to court and his breakdowns go in public.
Steal their passwords, access their computer, and even their bank accounts. The data you steal will further increase your hacking skills. You can also access the Chicago PD's crime prediction system. It uses the vast surveillance camera network and each citizen's personal data to predict potential criminal activities. When the system alerts you of a crime, it's your choice whether you want to intervene or turn a blind eye. Tag and track your enemies through security cameras. Create diversions to lure them away or directly into a deadly trap. Use your environment to create dynamic cover before entering to ensure your escape. The possibilities are endless. When the heat turns up, CTOS has many ways to help you get away clean, cause accidents, trigger road blockers, overload steam pipes, raise bridges, and short out electronics at your whim. Anyone in the city may be an active threat. Never let your guard down. Take advantage of focus mode. It represents Aiden's quick reflexes and analysis capabilities, so he can combine multiple abilities in a pinch. When the police come after you, jam their communications and cameras to evade them or hack into hiding places to get away. You can even use the L train to escape. If all else fails, you can cause a massive blackout and disappear into the shadows. The entire city is in your hands.
Yeah, no kidding.
In Watchdogs, when you use the profiler, you can invade the privacy of everybody around you. If someone has a secret, you're gonna find it. All the information you're gonna get will be useful to progress in the game. In this case, accessing a bank account. If you think you're alone, think again. You're not. There's always somebody out there. Other people are trying to use the CTOS for their own interest. You will never know where the profiler can lead you. In Watchdogs, you're creating your own experience by tapping into people's lives. What's cool about it is that the possibilities are endless and the gameplay extremely unexpected.
I'll call the police. I swear I will.
I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Don't touch me. I'm warning you.
You don't get to ignore me.
Let me go.
And you think you're so special, huh? Fuck off! Leave me alone!
911, please state your emergency. Please, you have to get the cops out here. This man just pulled out a gun and started shooting. Hurry! HOS can't authorize. Initial advance search for suspect now.
Get away from me!
You're gonna control the entire city of Chicago, and even the smallest thing will become a weapon.
Squad, suspect back in view. We are on him. Over.
Police, hands on your head!
Squad, all units, stand ready for your
Stop where you are. Stop now.
When situations get out of hand, you would be surprised of how many options you have.
Give me 4 seconds and a clear signal. I'll get in, and you'll never know. But I want you to know. You're not anonymous. before. I've made mistakes, hurt people I love. All because of men like you. You think you're untouchable? I'm here to shatter your illusions. I'll make you understand that you'll never be free again.